So everybody seems to be weighing in on the Tiger pitching chipping saga from Isleworth this past weekend, and I thought I'd just make a short little clip on my thoughts. I found this slow-mo clip on YouTube. Thanks very much, NBC. And we're just going to take a look. So you can tell here, here's Tiger's club coming into the golf ball. The red dots indicate the hosel. Just tracking down. You can tell straight away from this image that the ball is positioned quite a ways back in the stance. Anytime the ball moves back, we increase the golfer's ability to hit down on the ball. When a player hits down on the ball excessively, they're always going to have some excess or additional shaft lean that we see there. Okay, certainly not scientific, that shaft's leaning forward quite a lot and certainly too much. However, primarily because the ball is positioned too far back in the stance. I'm a proponent that there should be some shaft lean, and all the best pitchers I've ever seen increase that lean in the shaft from address to impact coming into the hit. When the ball is positioned back in the stance, we get too much of it. The bad guy is not shaft lean, the bad guy is attack angle. And that's the factor that gets this leading edge and the club really digging down into the turf here. So really, there's, in my opinion, ball's too far back. As a result, weights and hands are a little too far forward and makes it very easy to get the club traveling down too much. And as you've heard me say multiple times before, if we can create just a little bit of a flat spot here underneath the golf ball where the club actually glides along the turf and then exits up again, it becomes so much easier, and the margin of error is that much broader. You can make a mistake and still get away with it. With this technique, Tiger's golf ball has to be positioned, or the back of his golf ball has to be positioned right between the two blue lines. Unfortunately, he misses the window. The golf ball is not positioned, the back of the ball is not positioned between the two lines, and the club enters the ground prior to reaching the golf ball. It's starting to slow down drastically in this frame, and as a result, there's not going to be enough energy transferred to the golf ball. If Tiger were coming in on a shallower, flatter angle of attack, having created a little bit of that 3D flat spot, as you've heard me talk about in the wedge project underneath the golf ball, this club would merely glide along the turf, even if it is uphill, even if it is into the grain. Tiger's got to feel like he's almost pulling up on the handle some more, but he's got to start out with a better ball position and being aware that getting the handle to elevate will create this flatter spot, and as a result, a broader margin of error when playing the shot. My 2 cents, would love to hear your thoughts.